Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to have a look at how to use React hooks in React Native. So I'm trying to make it simple and easy for you guys. So just follow along. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to create my React Native app. So first thing I'll do, I'll cd into my directory. So it is a folder called tutorial, and then npx react native init, and I'll call it to do app. Right click on it and then wait for it to install. Okay guys, I'll pause the video and then return once our app is finished installing. Alright guys, our app just finished installing. So now let's cd into it. So cd into to do app and then open it in Visual Studio Code. So to open your app in your project in Visual Studio Code, you just type code dot and it's going to open it in Visual Studio Code. Right. So this app, this index.js, this is the entry print. So this is the app registry where we register our components and the name of our applications. So we're not going to focus much here, but this is what you should know so far. And app.js, this is our main component. So this is actually the template that you get when you create a new app with React in it. So let me run this code and see what it looks like. It seems like we have this error, so this is a TypeScript syntax, so let me just delete that. Alright, so let us run it. So to run it, I'll open my terminals and then I'll type nps run React Native run iOS. If you're on Windows, so please just say replace iOS with run Android, Linux as well. So this is my emulator. Running your app for the first time takes a bit of a while, so just bear that in mind and then have patience. So this is my emulator. Okay. Just let's share my screen like this. You can see what is going on. Voila. Let's see what this code looks like. Well, don't worry, it's just our server hasn't finished bundling as yet. So let's reload. Control S. There we go. Oh, don't worry about that one. So this is our template that comes with React in it. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all this boilerplate and then start importing. I'll start importing React from React, right? And then I will import some components from React Native. From React Native, the first thing we're gonna be save area, save area view text input, touchable opacity, there we go. Yeah, I think that's enough. Oh, we forgot one more thing. It's going to give us an error, just bear that in mind. One thing is we forgot one thing, start sheet. Okay, constant app. Don't worry about the error now. I'll tell you why we're having that error. And return inside the return, I'll pass in save area, export default. Yes, I think this error should be gone now. Alright, so constant styles equals to style sheet create. Alright, so the main style we're going to create is called main container. I just want to pass it flex direction, columns, and then padding, so that I don't have to put padding on every component I'm creating. Okay, alright, just here, click view, style, styles dot main component, main container. Inside our main container, we're going to have our text input. So text input is going to have a placeholder. I just want to say to do. Right, click that. There's a placeholder, but we cannot see it that well. So let's create some style for our placeholder. So we say our name is input. So I'll give it padding. Let me just padding all of 10, and then give it a height of 40, and then I'll give it a border color of black. So you have border color of black, and then border width of 2. Alright, so I put my style, so it's a style, and I pass my style sheet object dot input, and if I click save, there we go. This is our input box, our text input. This is how it looks. Okay, now let's have a button. So for a button, I'm going to create a custom button. I use touchable opacity, and then inside there I have a view. Inside that view I have text, and I just say add to do. So I have to style it. So it's a custom button. So I say star dot, just gonna call it button, and then the text is star stars dot, I'll call it button text. Now it creates all those stars. First it's a button star, so I'm gonna create it sort of like a material button. So the color of black, background color black, height 40, justify content, so to align everything in the center, align items center, then for a button, button text. Here we only have to post a color. Color is going to be white. Font size 18. Let's space in. Let's give it 4. Let's see. Okay, let's space in. They give it maybe 2. Alright. Then they give it some margin top. Margin top of 10. Create a bit of the space. Let me just change this text. Let's change it. No. Alright. Add to do. Now our design has been done. Let me also import the flat list. It's already been auto imported, and don't worry about the data. Okay, let me introduce you to inline star. So the inline star is the equivalent of what we're doing at the tile sheet object, but yeah, you can do it inline also like this. Alright, so now we're going to import use state. So a way to do it, use state. We would like to use the state in this functional component. So it's possible with React hooks. Now we say constant use state. This is how you declare your state, and the first index, it's the variable, and the second is a function that updates that variable or object. So the first thing we wanna declare here, we initialize it. Defaultly we're gonna be an empty array, and then we call it to do items. And secondly, we want to say set to do items. Right, now I'll press Alt Shift and the arrow key down to duplicate it. And then this one is going to initialize its empty string, and I'll say set input value, and this one here I'll call it input value. Now on my input text, I say value equals to input value. Right, so let me just bring it down so it can be much readable. Yeah, much readable. Okay, alright, so we need two functions. One that's going to capture the text that we're typing on our input text, and the one that's going to add that variable to our to-do item so that we can display those items. So the first function is going to be, I'll name it handle text input. It's an arrow function, and value for text. Right. So the text is going to be the value. Every time you type in those characters, going to be this text. So let me just change that to value so that doesn't confuse you. That's value. There you go. I'll say set input value, and then I'll pass that. And I'll pass that value in here. So here, on change text, and I'll pass and text input. Right. Last, it's add to do arrow function. Let's do this. Here, what we're going to say here. The first thing, I'll create a local variable. I'll call it items. That's equals to do items. Now I'll say items that push. I'll push the input value, and then I'll say set to do item. Set to do item to our new array, which is items. Right, and then I'm gonna set my input value to be empty, just to clear the text input value, and then wrap that inside an if statement. So I'll say if input value dot length here, then to character, do this. Else and please insert your to do. It's hitting. Now that we can add this here on press. Add my to do. Oh yeah, data. That's what to do items, and render, which returns. Now we have to return a view here. So return a view. Inside the view, return a text. And then item. item and index, key, a person index. Alright, now I need to style this a bit. Style that to do item. That's what you call it. Stash it, create and restyle it. The color of black as well. Height 40. Margin top of 10. Justify content center. Align item center. Okay, click save. Now moment of the truth. So let's run it. You refresh it. Refresh again a second time, and then let's start React.js Ox and then click enter. There we go. Don't worry about that. Let's add another one. Let's say MongoDB. Okay. Let's say Flutter tutorial. There we go. There we go. This is our to-do app. Okay guys, it's very simple. So we did refactor our projects using use state. So we declare our state, and then we manipulating it and we're rendering our UI. So the component that we use a text input. This is to get the text, so we can add it to a list of our to-dos, and here's a search opacity, a button to actually, and then our flat list. So this is our UI code, and then this is all the function, the two functions only we need, and then our state variable that we need, and this is our style sheet. So guys, if you did enjoy the video, or if you have any questions, but the projects will be on my GitHub, and then I have the link in the description. If you have any questions, if you have any recommendations, please, you can actually hit me up on my Twitter or on my email. You find the details in the description. If you like the video, please subscribe, and if you didn't like the video, still subscribe. See you next time.